Depression is not your enemy, it's your friend. Welcome to Not Depressed, Just Clueless, where we get real about mental health, self awareness, and the messy journey of becoming whole. Today, I want to say something bold, something that may not sit right at first, but stick with me, it will sink in later. Depression is a blessing, or can be a blessing in disguise. I know that may sound insane when you're in it, or sound even insulting, but hear me out. Not from a therapist's point of view, but from someone who's been there, who's laid on the floor, numb, wondering if it all mattered. Because looking back, depression didn't ruin me, it only revealed me. Now let me show you what I mean. When depression hit me, I thought I'd fail at life. I couldn't get out of bed. I lost interest in everything. Felt like I was watching my life through a foggy window, and I'm sure you know the drill. But here's what no one tells you. Depression isn't a proof of your weakness. It's proof that something inside of you has refused to keep living on autopilot. The life I was living was rushed, disconnected, performative, a life that just wasn't mine. And depression was that thing that said, you can't keep living like this. So here's something I'd like you to try. Write this down. What if my breakdown is just a breakthrough in disguise? If you can hold that thought, even while everything feels heavy, you're already starting to shift, and that is great. You know what depression really does? It takes everything away that isn't essential. That unfulfilling job, that mundane, shallow circle of friends. Maybe you've built your identity around achievements, roles, or appearances. Depression wipes the slate clean. At first, this feels like a loss, but it's actually a comeback in return. It strips away the noise until only the real you remains. Now, here's some tips you can try. Ask yourself this: what are the parts of me that I've outgrown, but I'm too afraid to let go? This might feel difficult at first, but eventually it's worth it. I used to think depression was random, like a virus that just shows up. But the deeper I went, the more I realized that it was a message. My life looked good, okay on paper, but I wasn't living it. I was surviving it, I was performing it, I was pleasing people. I was just being productive because I had to, but I was never really being who I was. Depression made me stop, sit and listen, and I began to ask, whose life am I living? What part of myself have I been silencing just to fit in? Now here's some things you can practice. Spend 10 minutes each morning in silence with no music, no phone, just you and your breath. And listen. The truth will whisper if you get quiet enough. When I was at my lowest, I couldn't fake it anymore. I had no energy for small talk, no patience for pretending I was okay. And honestly, that was the beginning of my freedom. Depression gave me the permission to be real, to say that I'm not okay and not have to apologize for it. To cry in front of people, to stop chasing perfection, to finally tell myself the truth and anyone who cared to listen. Now here's something you can do to challenge yourself. Pick one person that you trust and send them a text message saying, I've been going through something and I don't have it all figured out. I just need you to hear me out. No filters, no solutions, just raw connection. And that's healing. You don't grow when everything is easy. You grow when everything falls apart. And you realize that you're still here. You're still breathing. And you're still choosing. My depression taught me to build life from scratch, slowly and intentionally, with care. I relearned how to eat, how to sleep, how to talk to myself like I really mattered. And now, I don't chase happiness, I build peace, and peace stays longer. So here's some things that you can practice. Each night before bed, ask yourself these 3 questions. Did I honor myself today in any small way? What drained me that I can release tomorrow? What can I forgive myself of? Do this for a week. Depression doesn't come to punish you. It comes to wake you up. It comes when the life you've built no longer matches your soul. It's not a glitch. It's a signal. And if you listen really close, you'll find clarity buried inside the darkness. You start asking better questions. Not how do I get back to normal, but what if normal was the problem all along? Not why am I broken, but what needs healing that I've ignored? Here's something I'd like you to try. Ask yourself this. If I had the courage to be fully honest, what would I admit to myself today? Don't fix it, just admit it. That's where healing begins. I'm not here to romanticize pain. Depression is brutal. Trust me from someone who's been there. It takes time, support, and sometimes medical help to get through it. But here's what I'm saying. If you survive it, if you walk through the fire, you don't come out empty. You come out true. You come out better, stronger, and even wiser. You become someone who no longer chases validation. You know the value of rest, of truth, and of silence. You become someone who can sit with others in their pain, not to fix them, just to be with them while they go through it. And that's rare. That's beautiful. That's growth. So is depression a blessing? Maybe not while you're in it, let's be real. But when you come out of it on the other side, clearer, truer, softer, stronger, you'll look back and say, that pain gave me back my life. If you're in it right now, just remember, this isn't the end. I know it's hard, but it's a holy beginning. You are not broken. You are waking up. So you see, depression can be that friend that makes you become a better version of yourself. If this video has resonated with you, please share with someone who might be walking a dark path. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Not Depressed Just Clueless, because we are not lost. We are just learning to be more of who we really are. Till I see you in my next video, God bless you, stay blessed and positive all the time.